What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another top 5 video for you guys on Xenoverse 2. Today we are going to be talking about my top 5 cheesy super attacks. This top 5 super attacks that I believe to be cheesy. Now this list is going to have no in particular order. I'm not putting them in from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5, not numbering them because I mean they're all cheese. They're literally all cheese, and cheese is just not good. So we're not gonna give them a number 1 through 5 at all. We're just gonna talk about these 5 skills in particular and why I dislike them and why basically the whole community dislikes them. Now, for those who are going to leave comments saying, you know, basically, if you're going to defend these moves in any kind of way, I have 2 things to tell you. 1, please do not waste your time, because that's what you're doing by just commenting those things saying, oh, this is not cheese, this move is perfectly fine, all this. Everybody knows that every move on this list that I'm going to talk about is cheese, first of all. And second of all, if you really are so butthurt about someone saying one of your moves is cheese, use another. There are only about 200 to 300 super attacks that you can use in this game, if not more. So you're going to be so upset because you can't, someone says that one of them is cheese or something like that. There are 200 to 300 more that you could use in the game. Just keep that in mind for anybody that would comment anything negative on this video. I just wanted you guys to keep that in mind. But now, let's get into my top 5 cheesy super attacks in Xenoverse 2. Alright guys, before we get into the actual top 5, I want to talk about a move that I have on honorary mention, and that is Rise to Action. Now this is a move that is not cheese if it is only used, say, once or twice in a match, but if you're one of those people that literally do this right here, knock away attack, rise to action, and then come right back, knock away attack, rise to action, like that is such abuse because your stamina is never gonna get down, and stamina battle is the most crucial battle in this game. If you're abusing rise to action and using it over 2 times, then it becomes extremely cheese, because again, you're getting 2 bars of stamina every time you do a knockaway or something like that, where these cheesers abuse rise to action. Though even some people use it right after their evasive. That barrier base of the barrier one that's purple that has a large barrier around you, people use rise to action immediately after that, and they're basically only losing like half a bar stamina, because by the time it all recovers, you basically gain the 2 bars from the rise to action and like a half a bar from just sitting there. So honestly, when people abuse rise to action, it can become very, very cheese. But again, if you don't use it more than once, really twice at most guys, twice, really I say once it should be used in a match, then it's really not that cheese at all, and that's why I have it coming in as an honorable mention. But now let's get into the actual top 5. And now again, there's no numbering system done in this top 5. So the move we're going to start talking about, or moves we're going to start talking about, is Fake Death and Backflip. I want to put these in the same category basically because they're used almost in the same way. They're both used when your opponent's basically punching air. Instead of key canceling, this is what people do. When they're punching air, they'll literally hit a backflip or a fake death all day, every day if they have these moves equipped. That is extremely, extremely cheese, because if you time backflip, especially backflip right, you basically will have the perfect key cancel with that move. Like, it is so annoying and frustrating to play someone with backflip. Now, fake death, it's very annoying and frustrating, but at the same time, remember guys, you can learn to perfect block that little part with the kick up right there. If you learn the timing and perfect blocking of that, you can definitely handle it. But still, in the end, it is a very cheese and very annoying move that people just love to spam. So that's why I have these coming in as a tie with each other. They're in the same group basically because they're used really in the same way. So now let's move on into a move that I literally just bought from the skill shop today, because again, I don't use these moves and I never have, and that is Punisher Drive, the infamous Punisher Drive that everybody knows about. Everybody just loves this move, right? Wrong. This is a move that has been spammed in Xenoverse 2 since literally about 2 to 3 weeks in. I even know the person who started this, and he's not a bad dude at all. A good player at the game, real cool dude and all that. But he started this basically to counter all the go-go gum and God of Destruction anger spam going on at the beginning. And then when other players picked up on it, they just took off with it. And then it became the new spam. Like honestly, people to this day still try and spam this move. Now this is another move. You have to go to training to get your timing down on this move, learn how to perfect block it, because it can be perfect blocked and punished. But still, one of the most annoying moves in the game, especially when it's spammed like people love to do. People just love to spam this move. It gives you good damage, and on top that leaves you right, like gets you right in the way for another attack. Like you're right there with another back hit right into another combo. So right there is the reason why this move is so cheese. It is spammed, you basically go invisible, and on top of that, you're set up right for another combo immediately after the move is done. Like you're set up for another combo where your opponent has to use stamina, which really is not how a super attack should work. So those are the first ones I wanted to talk about. Now I'm going to switch on over to the other preset and talk about the remaining skills that I have in this top 5 list. And remember guys, there's no particular order to these moves. Alright guys, now I want to talk about the final 3 moves on this list, and the first one I'm going to talk about is a move that becomes cheese if abused. If you use it once, maximum twice in a match, there is really no problem with this move, but perfect shot becomes an issue when people literally just look for knockaways and constantly spam the move, because not only can you continue your combo immediately afterwards, as you guys saw right there, the move does insane damage. Like it literally does 4,390 damage, and that's without potential unleash. I don't even know if I have a good QQ bank on for key blasters for this build right here on top of that, and it's doing 4,390 damage. Now don't get me wrong, this is a move that I used to use. I replaced it with vanishing ball now just because I don't even want to use it anymore, because it is kind of like, regardless of using it one or twice, it still is a very OP move, because you can combo extend. While vanishing ball does the same amount of damage, but you can't extend the combo with it. You can't punish your opponent after hitting them with the perfect shot, and that's why I'm using vanishing ball now. But again guys, perfect shot can be very cheesy if abused, due to how it works, how much damage it does, and then the fact that, again, as you see right here, you can literally trace your opponent down before they recover, get them into another combo, or force them to use stamina, which makes it a very OP move if abused. Again guys, I prefer vanishing ball. If you want to replace this move, vanishing ball does the same amount of damage. You just can't follow up your combos or your perfect shot with another combo like vanishing ball. The move will not let you immediately fly at your opponent and extend the combo like perfect shot does. So if you're looking for a replacement move of perfect shot, vanishing ball is definitely the one to go with. Works in the exact same way, works perfectly off knockaway attacks, and even works more off of a knockdown attack as well, as opposed to perfect shot really can only be used off of a knockaway. But again, those people that literally go like this, hit the square triangle constantly all day trying to land perfect shot. Like I've played some dude that used perfect shot like 5 times against me, and that's just absolutely insane. And he said he was trying to bait out my stamina. That's not how you're supposed to make someone bait out their stamina, by spamming a move. So again, that's why I have perfect shot on this list. It does insane damage, and you can follow up the combo with it, and a lot of people really like to abuse this move. Again, if you're looking for a replacement move, like I found one myself, vanishing ball is definitely a good one to go with, because it does a similar damage, but you cannot follow up and finish off another combo or start another combo after using vanishing ball like you can with perfect shot. Alright guys, now moving on, the next move I want to talk about on this list, we're getting down to the final 2, is Super God Fist. Now this move is extremely cheese when used in a certain way. For example, if you're playing one of those people that just stack up their key to like 6-7 bars, and then they'll hit you with like 6 or 7 of these in a row, it becomes extremely frustrating. Like you really barely ever see anybody who uses this move mid combo, and if they do use it mid combo, here's the result. Not only do they get the Super God Fist off, but just like perfect shot, as you guys see right there, you are able to combo extend with this move. You are able to go into another combo. So not only did I get disrespected, punched in the jaw, just straight disrespect, but my opponent can continue his combo right afterwards with this move. Like that is just not right. Honestly, it would not be as bad maybe if they toned down the speed a little bit and toned down the fact, or removed the fact, that you can't recover in time and your opponent is able to go into another combo if they use this move against you. They really need to change that with Super God Fist, because it's already OP enough with how fast it is, but the fact that you can continue into another combo, as you guys see again right here, makes the move so much more OP, because you're either going to make your opponent waste stamina, or they're going to get some massive damage dealt to them with that combo right there with Super God Fist into another combo. And if they don't use their stamina, most likely that person is going to use Super God Fist again. Like, people literally rinse and repeat this cycle constantly over and over again with Super God Fist because it is a combo extender. Easy way to make your opponent use stamina or take some massive damage. So that's why I had this move on this list. Definitely had to put it in here. It's been one of the cheesiest moves since the game honestly first came out. But now let's talk about the last move I have on this list. And this is a move that honestly I knew should have never been brought to CACs, and that is Aura Slide. If people just use this move, you know, the right way mid combo and just use it straight like that, I would have no problem. But the thing is, people love to use it with an infinite, as you guys see right here. Like, this is an infinite. Not only you're not getting that crazy stamina back from that type of infinite, because you're never getting put into that position where the combo sound changes. The combo sound always stays the same with those type of infinites right there, and your opponent's not getting their stamina back at a fast rate, and you're doing massive damage with that right there. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is, look at the reach on the back hit. Do you see how far I went? Do you see the reach on the back hit? The reach for the back hit of this move is absolutely insane. Again, if people use this move mid combo and that's how they used it, I would have no problem with Aura Slide on CAC. But they don't use it mid combo to just do some damage. They use it mid combo for that infinite loop, or they use it off that back hit, which has insane range. And there may be even more uses to this move that I personally don't know about, because I don't use this move. This is another move, like all these moves on this list, I've never used with my CAC. I've never put them on my CAC, and if I did put them on, like Super God Fist for example, it was for a skill test. Besides that, I've never used any of these moves. I literally just bought Punisher Drive today. Literally just bought it from the skill shop today for this video, guys. Like, I don't use these moves, never will, and never have. The only move that I've used on this list is Perfect Shot, and that's, like I said, I found a move to replace that, because I honestly got tired of how, you know, the combo extended and it does massive damage. Like, if it just did the massive damage and the combo didn't extend with Perfect Shot, I wouldn't have as much problem with it. But still, it's not a move that should be abused and used more than twice, because it does so much damage for a super attack. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now guys, be sure to let me know your top 5 list down below, because like I've said with these top 5 lists before, everybody is different. You know, we definitely will have some same moves from this list on each other's, but at the same time, there may be some moves that I missed that didn't pop in my head. Like, when I thought about this video, I did the skills that first popped to my mind as extremely annoying and extremely cheese, and this is the list that I came up with. So again, if there are moves that I may have missed that you find extremely cheese or annoying, be sure to let me know in your top 5 list down below in the comments. And you don't have to put in any particular order. You could just name the 5 moves that you really dislike, like I sort of did in this video. I did not put these in any particular order because they're all cheese. Cheese is cheese. Like, it's just cheese. There's no way to really rank cheese in my opinion. It is just cheese to me. So again, let me know what your top 5 cheese skills that should be banned in Xenoverse 2 are down below in the comments. And when I say ban, guys, I mean ban from online play. Offline play, all is fair. Like, no, there's nothing that I don't mind spamming in offline play. I spam in offline play. So in offline play, you can use any kind of move you want, but when it comes to online, obviously some moves can be abused, like the ones I mentioned in this video. But again, if I missed any, let me know down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found it useful, or some kind of agreement and happiness, because when people agree on cheese, it almost feels good. It's like, yeah, I know how that feels. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, man, let me know your list down below in the comments. But till next time, as always, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.